the American Federation of Labor, or AFL for short, was an organization that was used to manage and organize the laborers and the organizations that used laborers, like factories and stuff of that nature, and make sure that the laborers were not being abused, and make sure that the workers are getting fairly paid, and just controlling how the actual factories, businesses made sure they took care of their workers. And they also were in charge of making sure the products that the laborers are making were up to par and not dangerous, like having a roach or a cat inside of your food or something like that. And they were created, so they started up in 1986, and then they were dissolved in 1955. But in 1886, they were created for trade, and that's what they did. They're trying to start up a standard for the workers, how they should be treated. And one of the reasons the Federation was created was because in January 1886, there was a cigar manufacturer who was made in worked in New York, and they were trying to cut their workers' wages by 20% around the city. But the workers didn't want this, so they had a strike, and then since they did a strike, the factory workers locked them inside the cigar factory for 4 weeks straight, and then the people who lived there did not like that. The person who actually founded the Federation was Samuel Gompers, and an important person was Vincent Powderly, a labor union leader, a former mayor, and a head of the Knights of Labor, which was another organization that was supposed to care for the workers and their needs. The AFL wasn't physical, it was just an organization meant to keep factories in check, so they don't have really a physical aspect. They have a building, and they just worked to make sure everyone just worked correctly. There's one thing that represents the whole federation. Thank you for listening.